So we got a request from Andy Lai for Zhujiaojiang, a sweetened vinegar soup. Now, I know we got a lot of requests to work through, but they're expecting, and there's this tradition of giving out this soup to friends and family to celebrate a new kid. It's also an old-school Cantonese street food and a real tasty snack to munch on whenever. At its core, Zhujiaojiang is a stew of tiancu, sweetened vinegar, and ginger. That sweetened vinegar you should be able to find at a Chinese supermarket, but if you can't seem to source it, you could sub with 3 parts molasses, 3 parts Zhenjiang dark vinegar, and 1 part water. And the ginger, yeah, this uses like a mountain of ginger, a half kilo old ginger to be precise. Peeling all that ginger is a bit of a pain, so a nice trick's to get a metal spoon and work through it like that. Once you've peeled it all, give your ginger pieces a quick smash. Smashing will break down some of the fibers of the ginger and also give it a nice irregular surface. Some people keep it like that, but we'll cut this down further into long slices. Then, give those slices a quick toast. In a dry wok, cook the ginger over medium heat for 2 to 3 minutes till it starts to smell real nice. Then, out. Now, for the soup, we'll be using a clay pot. You could also use a glass pot or even stainless steel in a pinch. It's just really important that you don't use carbon steel or cast iron. The vinegar would react with the iron and would also completely decimate your seasoning. So now add in a half liter of your sweetened vinegar, a half liter of water, and your toasted ginger. First, heat up the clay pot at a low temperature to make sure it doesn't crack. Then you can bring it up to a boil. Once it's boiling, add in 150 grams of slab sugar. Slab sugar is a type of jaggery and is sort of an unprocessed Chinese cane sugar. If you can't find it, just use 100 grams dark brown sugar and a touch of molasses. So let that slab sugar dissolve into the soup, turn your flame to low, and let that simmer for 20 minutes. While that's simmering, we can prep our other ingredients. Now, you could toss a few different things in there, but traditional would be pork trotter, which gives the dish its name, together with some hard-boiled eggs, which we personally really love. So, toss at least 4 eggs into cool water, bring to a boil and boil for 6 minutes, and peel them. For the trotter, blanch 500 grams in boiling water for 5 minutes and rinse thoroughly. Now, trotter is one of those collagen-focused cuts that are mostly skin and ligament. And if you're not into that, just try subbing in some sliced lotus root. Just don't use any straight up meat because that'll end up being as tough as cardboard. So toss in the trotter and the hard-boiled eggs. Bring to a boil, cover, and let that simmer at the lowest flame your stove will go for 90 minutes. 90 minutes later, the Zhujiaojiang's done. Our hard-boiled eggs have got some real intense flavor. The ginger's got this nice sort of almost pickled taste to them, and the trotter's so tender a chopstick can go right through the skin like butter. And for the best results, let that sit overnight.
So when we make the old school street food version, if you're making this to celebrate a new kid, what you want to do is use all vinegar instead of vinegar and water. And after you make the base and before you put the egg and the trotter in, you should let it stay in the clay pot, covered in a cool dry place for at least a week. So check out the red link in the description box for a detailed recipe. A big thank you for everyone that's supporting us on Patreon. And of course, subscribe for more Chinese cooking videos.